live and living correlation. This right here is 205 live from St. Paul, Minnesota, as we're only a couple days removed from what happened at Money in the Bank, where Cruiserweight champion Drew Gulak successfully retained his title against the tournament winner in Humberto Carrillo. And well, what a night we have in store for you here tonight. As anything, ladies and gentlemen, your main event, it's a rematch from Money in the Bank. Carrillo, he gets one more final opportunity at Drew Gulak's Cruiserweight Championship. The matchup they had this past Sunday at Money in the Bank was truly amazing. And so, hopefully, we get another amazing matchup between these two. It's Humberto Carrillo's rematch clause, which is brought to you thanks from the anonymous 205 Live general manager, who gives Carrillo another shot here tonight. But if anything, ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off here in the night with a triple threat between all three members of the Lucha House Party. The winner will become number one contender for the Cruiserweight title and will actually face either Drew Gulak or Humberto Carrillo next week in the main event for the Cruiserweight title. So 2 weeks in a row, the Cruiserweight title will be defended here tonight in the main event and next week. As Lindsay Dorado, the first one to enter the ring here. Of course, the reason to ask why Lucha House Party are being put into this whole predicament is because they were not given the opportunity to become number one contender. They were not in the 8-man number one contenders tournament. Of course, Humberto Carrillo ended up winning in the finals last week against D. Brian Kendrick. But, well, Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, or Kalisto, none of those three were in the 8-man tournament. So they're given a shot here tonight to become number one contender in this triple threat as a way for them to finally get a fair opportunity. If anything, Kalisto was given somewhat of a fair opportunity last week. He came up short against Drew Gulak to kick off the night in a non-title contest. And Kalisto has another opportunity here tonight to actually meet Drew Gulak. But then again, it all depends. Kalisto, first off, needs to win this triple threat, and second off, Drew Gulak needs to retain the Cruiserweight title here tonight. So definitely a whole bunch of different plot points that all could connect back to each other or branch off into something new here. And it all starts here tonight with this triple threat, and ultimately what happens up next in your main event. And definitely gotta think, this could really tear up the fabric of the Lucha House Party. The only one to be in action has been Kalisto from last week. While both Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik have not had a matchup yet. Granted, they were in the corner of Kalisto. But yeah, both Metalik and Dorado, they finally get their first few bits of action here on 205 Live. Took 5 weeks, but they finally get the opportunity as now the third and final member of the Lucha House Party here, Grand Metalik. Well, if anything, the self-proclaimed genius of the ropes. Or king of the ropes. There we go, king of the ropes. Well, Metalik, Dorado, and Kalisto, all which great high flyers. Of course, 205 Live filled of great athletes, and well, Drew Gulak being the Cruiserweight champion, but also has that whole no-fly zone, which if anything, he broke this past Sunday at Money in the Bank. Granted, he didn't really fly, he fell, but, from the high red district, from the top rope arm drag, back body drop, bottom line, he did a maneuver from the top rope to Humberto Carrillo, and if you ask me, that breaks the no-fly zone. You jumped off the rope. You went against your own rule. Granted, it wasn't something amazing like a springboard Poison Rana, but, Drew Gulak, you went off your feet. Kind of broke his own rule there. Well, if anything, best believe here, this matchup to kick us off is definitely going to piss off Drew Gulak if he's watching. Going to be a whole lot of high flying this one as the matchup's now begun. All three members of the Lucha House Party do battle here to kick things off on 205 Live. Of course, we are 24 hours removed from the last edition of NXT before this Saturday at NXT TakeOver Blackpool. Gonna be NXT's first pay-per-view, where Keith Lee would challenge NXT champion Adam Cole for the NXT Championship, among many more great matches. And Poison Rana right there by Metalik to Kalisto. Well, of course, don't miss TakeOver Blackpool this Saturday for NXT's first pay-per-view. And along with that, if you haven't watched it already, watch the go-home edition of NXT before TakeOver Blackpool, where we had a pretty surprising turn of events in the main event between Roderick Strong and Keith Lee. As now, spin heel kick right there by Kalisto takes down Lince Dorado. Grand Metalik is against the ropes, but launches Kalisto over the top of the rope. And Metalik here has the high ground in the center of the ring. Dorado and Kalisto are both down. They now both start to stir on their feet. And now Metalik sets his sights at Kalisto. Looks for a dive, but Kalisto able to get out of harm's way. Steps in front. Metalik catches, nothing but the canvas. And now look at this. Big time tilt-ward DDT right there from Lince Dorado. And Dorado takes down Metalik shortly after. And to the outside goes Kalisto. Once again, needs to back right there. Thanks to Lince Dorado onto Grand Metalik. Question is, who will come out this matchup the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship? And of course, if anything, who's gonna win your main event? Will Carillo be able to successfully win the Cruiserweight title second time around? Came up short this past Sunday in one hell of an effort. And Metalik misses again. Kalisto just sidestepping those dives. Metalik takes another nasty fall to the outside and dropkick in the corner. But of course, gulak could of course retain the Cruiserweight title. But if anything, hold that thought as Kalisto starts to pick momentum here to open us up on 205 Live. Back here on the purple brand, the Cruiserweight division, that is 205 Live. I see right there during the break, Grand Metalik a C4 onto Kalisto. Following that was looking to target Lince Dorado, but Dorado right there with the Hurricane Rana. So the action staying low, if anything, fast-paced, hot and heavy action to kick us off here. And trip test, we're now back here on 205 Live. As now Metalik looks to make his way around to the ring. Join both Dorado and Kalisto here. All three men now on the outside. Onto the barricade. Lands Kalisto and Metalik now. Couple punches across the skull. Lince Dorado now sets his side on Grand Metalik, and there we go, Frankensteiner. And Dorado, the one with the upper hand here, of course. If anything, leading to commercial break, it was Kalisto who had the upper hand. But as anyone's ball game so far, no one really has mostly dominated the matchup for the most part. It's been rather even, if you ask me, so far. But right now, it looks like Kalisto with the high ground, as Metalik awaits for Kalisto. And just a big collision right there. Oh wow, springboard back elbow by Grand Metalik. That one takes down Lince Dorado, and a dropkick takes down Kalisto. And Metalik now, he has a clear opportunity here to pick up a victory, perhaps. Dorado, he's down, but no, Kalisto sweeps out the legs. And now, Kalisto going to get taken down. Big time close line. And Dorado looks to pick his spot here. Metalik, desperation pinfall. Lince Dorado right there to break it up immediately. And now Dorado here, desperation pinfall. And Metalik is right there to break it up. Well, it goes to show the drive to become a contender for the Cruiserweight title. Question is, who will they face? Will it be Humberto or will it be gulak? We shall find out in a matter of moments after this matchup. Just tossing down Dorado, and Dorado, he's going to have to catch a breather on the outside now. And now here we go, Grand Metalik here, looking to pick up some momentum. Sling Blade takes down Kalisto. Quickly into a cover here. Can this be it here? Can Grand Metalik become #1 contender? No, only 2. Close to a count if anything. Kalisto now springs back up to his feet. And Lince Dorado, he's stirring on the outside. Couple kicks right there to the leg by Kalisto. That third one takes down Metalik. And now here we go. Schoolboy rope into a kick. And now Dorado enters the ring. Kalisto was looking to strike him right there. And Dorado here. Kalisto missing wildly of those strikes here. Not really phasing Dorado, and Dorado have no clue what he was going for there. Kalisto was right there to easily break up the pinfall. And now was this Kalisto takes down Lince Dorado to the outside. Goes Lince once again, and Kalisto here, he has Metalik all to himself. A weakened, a dazed Grand Metalik off to himself, and Kalisto here, he's looking to end this. Selena Del Sol, Lince Dorado He's knocked on the outside of the ring, which leads for the victory. The clear, open cut victory for Kalisto. Well, that's all you need in situations with multiple men. Triple threats, fail forays, and more. It's what you need to have eyes in the back of your head, which is basically impossible of anything. But along with that, make sure you have a clear opportunity. It's how Dolph Ziggler became the contender for the Intercontinental Championship this past Tuesday on SmackDown. And it's how Kalisto becomes the contender for the Cruiserweight title here tonight. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, we could have a dream matchup between him and Humberto Carrillo. Or we could also perhaps have a rematch from last week, this time around it being for a Cruiserweight title with Kalisto and Gulak. But I think one thing is guaranteed. Kalisto will get a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship next week in your main event of 205 Live, as he now celebrates. And well, he pulls off the victory here tonight to kick us off on the night. But if anything, to end off the night, and ladies and gentlemen, it is up next. Humberto Carrillo, Drew Gulak, the Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. It is a Money in the Bank rematch from this past Sunday. Can Carrillo be able to get his retribution, or will it be Drew Gulak, who is now 2-0 against Humberto Carrillo? We shall find out when we return on 205 Live. And so we are back, and it's time for your main event here tonight in St. Paul, Minnesota, for the Cruiserweight division to be showcased once more in the purple brand that is 205 Live. And if anything, Humberto Carrillo, his entrance is going to be cut short, similar to what happened, if anything, in the beginning of their Money in the Bank matchup. It was Humberto Carrillo who attempted to attack, if anything, Drew Gulak before their matchup. Led to an all-out brawl before their match, and now it seems like Drew Gulak looks to get an upper hand here. He does not want another tough bout against Humberto Carrillo. Carrillo gave up one hell of a fight, if anything, this past Sunday. Came up short in his efforts, if anything. And Gulak, he knows that. He knows it's going to be another tough fight against Carrillo. And he looked to get the upper hand, but if anything, Humberto Carrillo is using this opportunity to best his advantage. Gulak was looking to jump the gun, but Carrillo, if anything, he was readying into the steel steps, goes to Cruiserweight Champion. Of course, Drew Gulak working to try and build a better 205 Live, and it starts with athletes, with the absence, if anything, the absence of athletes such as Humberto Carrillo, or if anything, the whole Lucha House Party as well. No, this is clothesline missed. Carrillo up to a verse, but now Carrillo's going to get sent just straight into the canvas. Drew Gulak's whole no-fly zone. He looks to make that dream into a reality. Though of course, I have no clue how it starts. If anything, in his mind, it starts with eliminating every high-flying athlete here in 205 Live, which is basically the majority of the roster. But obviously, that is his goal. That's his plan. And so far, he's been doing pretty well with it. He's gotten a couple of victories under his belt, literally and figuratively. But now, if anything, I have no clue how you really get rid of the whole division. Well, if anything, majority of the division, but that's beside the point. As now, Gulak here looking for something. No. Reversed right there. Thanks to Carrillo. Humberto Carrillo, with another opportunity at the Cruiserweight title, looks to take this opportunity, running with both hands. As now, Gulak here is in a bad position, if you ask me. Humberto Carrillo's gonna fly to the outside, and he takes out Drew Gulak as we now go to our final break here for your main event. Back here in 205 Live, as during the break, nothing fancy about it, just a simple clothesline across to the back of the skull. So simple yet so effective right there on the part of the Cruiserweight Champion. As now we're back for the live action here. Your main event, rematch for Money in the Bank. And well, if anything, definitely looks to be a great contest. It was a great contest this past Sunday, and it's a rematch between these two great athletes. Well, if anything, so now no more commercial breaks. Just had the final one. Nothing more to interrupt the action between these two. Oh, dropkick missed right there from Carrillo. And Gulak usually takes Advantage here. Oh, back elbow missed. Forearm blocked. And Gulak snap suplex onto Carrillo. Picking it back up now. Drew Gulak now takes him down. The lower back across the knee due to a sidewalk backbreaker. As now Gulak, gets stunned right there from the shot from Carrillo, and Hurricane Rana. And that one, fading Springboard Hurricane, taking down Drew Gulak. And now Carrillo here looks to take advantage with Gulak being dazed. What the hell is this? Has moment. Oh my god, jackhammer. Goldberg will be proud of that one, if anything. Well, the challenger for the Cruiserweight title. Oh, big time forearms right there. Challenger for the Cruiserweight title pulling out all stops here in his rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship. And look at that. Double moonsaults into a cover. Only 2. And Carrillo, he can't believe it. Well, if anything, I like to think he has to believe it, if anything. This past Sunday, it was no joke of a contest. It was a great contest between these two. A back and forth contest. And it was only the second match of the night. It followed suit shortly after the first match of the night, which was the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which of course was won by SmackDown's Asuka, who will make an appearance this Tuesday on SmackDown. Along with that, Men's Money in the Bank winner Buddy Murphy also makes an appearance this Tuesday on SmackDown. Of course, those will be before your main event, where we shall see Lars Sullivan taking on Roman Reigns in a no-disqualification match. General Manager Edge's way of really trying to give Sullivan a proper debut. Sullivan this past Tuesday attacking Randy Orton backstage in hopes of making a quote-unquote statement, and Edge decides if Sullivan wants to make a statement, why don't he try and make a statement against former number 1 contender for the WWE title in Roman Reigns, and not just in the regular singles contest, but in a no disqualification matchup, which of course a couple weeks before One Night Stand Extreme Rules, where we shall see a whole bunch of different variations of some Extreme Rules matches in that pay-per-view. Question is, if anything, what's the Cruiserweight title matchup going to be? It could be Humberto defending, or it could be Gulak defending. If anything, it could even be Kalisto if Kalisto wins next week against either one of these two men. And look at that, Carrillo taking down Gulak with that sunset flip. And now it's this here. Has the arm, and look at this. Rings of Saturn here. Rings of Saturn onto Gulak. This was not able to get Carrillo the victory this past Sunday, and it's not going to get him the victory days later here tonight in the rematch. As Gulak fights out, sharp elbows across the skull. And now, into a corner goes Carrillo. Big time shot right there. And now what's this? Clothesline across the back of the skull. And Gulak starting to feel the effects of this matchup. Went down to one knee to try and catch a breather for a good second or two, and now scurries into a cover, and only 2. Gonna take more than that, as the contest this past Sunday showed. And now Gulak here has Carrillo up, and simple but effective powerbomb. Notice the word simple but effective has been used now twice, if anything, for Drew Gulak. That's what this man is. Not really trying to be all too fancy. He just gets the job done. And the moves are not that flashy. Doesn't have to be. He doesn't care about appeasing the audience. He just cares about getting the job done with some ruthless moves. Sure, some of them are not all that appeasing to the eye, but he doesn't care. And no, to the outside goes Carrillo. That's why a man such as Drew Gulak despises an individual such as Humberto Carrillo. Despises that high-flying kiss up to the crowd ability, into a ring post. That's what he thinks about them. That's what he thinks about them in general. Just wants to throw them against the ring posts. And if anything, many more things as well. But that one right there was just showed. That's not what the hell. Gulak. You don't fly. Look at this taunting Carrillo. And that right there is not wise at all. No fly zone. And once again, Gulak breaks it. Technically, he did fly. But once again, well, if anything, he fell. Speaking of flying, Carrillo looks to fly moonsault from the second rope. Wait, hold on. Gulak, he got the knees up. Gulak gets the knees up, looks for the Gulak, but no. Carrillo, able to get out of harm's way, electric chair. And the Cruiserweight champion, he's in trouble. Stirring in the corner here, and Carrillo stares him down. Sent it to the outside now. Now what is Humberto planning? Oh no. We saw him do this plenty of times across the last couple of weeks. Through the turn post into a tornado DDT. Once again, just insane highlight reel material from Humberto. One of the most just entertaining and flashy superstars to watch, not only in all of 2 for Life, but just in the whole WWE roster in general. As of anything, Carillo was trying to bring Gulak back into the ring, but Gulak able to come back onto his feet. Well, if anything, gets sent down back off his feet now, as he's on the ground looking at the lights here, and Carillo has something planned from the high red district. Moonsault, and this time no knees are up to stop the impact into a cover here. Can this actually be it? No, it's not. It's 2. And that was a very, very close 2 count. And Carillo, he cannot believe it. Carillo trying to think of something here. What else can you do to put away the Cruiserweight champion Drew Gulak for good? Their match with Money in the Bank proved difficult for either of each man to win. And it's proven to be just as difficult a couple days later. Here we go, springboard dropkick right there to the upper back, if anything, maybe the back of the skull as well. Carillo now into a cover, perhaps a little bit of desperation here, and no, once again another 2 count. Oh, look at that. Gulak's back up, wasting no time at all. Here's their dropkick. All right then, going against his own rule again, but whatever. As now to the outside, and a hard landing for the Cruiserweight champion. And Carillo is looking for a chop to the chest, not going to get it. And into the steel steps he goes. And once again, this time, the corner of the steel steps in the ring apron. And Gulak here. What does he have planned now? Another powerbomb? Oh no. Well, yes, if anything, but no. Decides to reposition Carillo onto the hard, thin layer of canvas on the outside. And now Gulak manhandling Humberto here. And face first onto the edge of the hardest part of the ring apron. Referee count 7 here. Gulak now going to send Carillo back inside the ring. Of course, Gulak would retain if this was to end via a countout. As Carillo now joins Gulak on the outside, misses the enziguri. And Gulak once again sends him back to the inside of the ring. Gulak was just trying to catch a breather, and Humberto wasn't looking to let Gulak catch that breather. And now look at this. Oh, looking for a body slam attempt. Gets reversed. And oh, snap mare. That's not going to get reversed. The kick is. And Drew Gulak here. Oh, missed the drop kick. And now Carillo scales to the top rope. Was looking to pull off something very quickly. Wasn't able to, because Drew Gulak was right there in an instant. And Gulak, can he take advantage of that one, perhaps just desperation mistake? Humberto Carillo, he got desperate, looking to go for a top rope, go for broke, and I think he's went completely broke because the Gulak just made him tap out. Carillo runs the top rope in hopes of doing something just before Gulak to get to him, but Gulak was just a little bit faster. Got there in time, launched Carillo off the top of the rope, and the Gulak. That's the story of their confrontations this past Sunday. The top rope maneuver from Gulak, followed by the Gulak, is what led to a victory, and Carillo again launched off the top rope, followed by the Gulak, leads to another Drew Gulak Cruiserweight Championship victory. And here's guaranteed for next week. Drew Gulak will defend the Cruiserweight title against Kalisto. Kalisto, he gets another shot. He gets a rematch from last week's opening contest. Well, what match that will be next week in your main event. But that's it from St. Paul Mosa for this edition of 205 Live, as Drew Gulak is still the Cruiserweight champion.